Alright. I've got a few more quests.
What can I do for you? Have a good one. Greetings.
You need something? Have a good one.
Need help? Be careful. Need help? Go with honor.
You are too kind.
Oh, man. Draconi, what's up, man? You hit 60, yeah? I'm doing all right. You hit 60 on the Warlock. Grats, man. I'm doing all right. I mean, I had a couple good things happen today. But more personal stuff I probably shouldn't talk about. But yeah, today was a good day for me so far. So I'm a little tired, but grats, man. Good job, dude. Was that hardcore? Were you doing hardcore, Draconi? I couldn't remember if you were or not. Oh well, no, it's just I'm getting a divorce, and my wife was. Oh, what's up, Twisted? Oh, is it normal still though? Congrats though. No, I'm getting a divorce, and my wife was going to move into an apartment. You don't want to try hardcore. My wife was going to move into an apartment, and that was just going to be difficult because that would mean she'd be paying, $1,400 for an apartment, but she still wanted to try to keep the truck that I bought for her, which is a huge car payment because it's a $50,000 truck. and you know, her trying to pay the car payment for a $50,000 truck while also trying to pay rent was going to be almost impossible. And so, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell her what to do, but I told her, I said, man, you said, I don't know, that's not a very good idea. You're not going to be able to afford that. Well, she talked to her mom, and her mom, I think, talked sense into her. You know what I mean? And her mom, I think her mom said, look, you know, just come move home with me, you know, with her mom and her dad, and we'll get they're like, we'll get an RV, and we'll park the RV on the side of the house. And they said, you can just live in the RV. So that way you have your, you know, your privacy. You can be in the RV, you know, and, you know, if you want privacy, you can be in the RV. If you want to come into the house, watch TV with us, or use our kitchen, come on in. You know, that way she's got her freedom. And so, and of course, they're not going to charge her much for rent. So this means that she's going to be a lot better off financially. And it's also going to mean that she'll be able to pay the car payment, and I won't have to really help her out with the car payment, which I knew if she got an apartment, I would end up probably paying half of the car payment. And it's a big-ass car payment. So it's just great news, because it means not only is she going to be better off financially, I'm going to be way off better, you know, financially, because I don't have a car. Like I have a Scion FRS, and it's paid off, you know. Twisted, you didn't know that shit? I've mentioned that I'm getting divorced fucking like a million times in the past couple weeks. You know, it sucks. Not happy about it, but that is what it is, you know. But yeah, that's really good news, because if she would have moved into that apartment, man, there's just no way. I would have ended up paying like $500 a month on a car I wasn't even driving. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm looking forward to being single again. No, it's great news for, I think, she may not want to move back in with her parents, because who does? But it's going to be so much better for her to be in a financially good situation where she's got enough money that she can do what she wants. She'll be able to pay me the car payment. She'll be able to pay her parents some rent. Like, who knows? Maybe she'll pay them $400 a month, and she'll still have money left over to do whatever, you know, to be a single person. So it's good. It's good for everybody, you know. So that was good news. That was really good news, because I was really stressing about that. So once she and actually she's moving into with her parents, I think in August 1st. So literally in a week. But I guess it's like a temporary move, because they're going up to their cabins that they own up in Tennessee a week from now, and so she's going to go over there and stay for like a month at her parents' house. So I'm going to be sitting here by myself for all through August. Then she'll come back, then she'll come back here and be here for, I don't know how long, maybe another month, and then she'll move over there permanently, you know. That's all good, Twisted. So it's just, I think it'll be better for her, you know. It's definitely going to be better for me, you know, because I don't want to be sitting here having a reminder of someone who doesn't want to be with me, living with me. You know, that's just, it's not a pleasant situation to be in, so. Of course, the cat's meowing. Hold on one second. I had to yell at the cat. I have 3 cats, but only one of them's annoying. He like wants to come into the office, but then when I get him in the office, then he wants to go out of the office. I can't keep the office doors open, because then I'll have all 3 cats coming in and out, and it just becomes way too distracting when I'm streaming. And so I'll let him in, but I'll shut the office door, and then he'll want out, and I gotta let him out. Then he starts crying at the door, he wants back in. It's like in, out, in, out. I'm like, man, shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean? It's just like, make up your mind. Yeah, thanks, Twisted. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'll be fine. You know, it sucks. I'm not happy about it, but you know, like I said, that's life. You know, these things happen. You know, that shit happens, man. And you know, I was talking about it a little bit earlier. My wife had a heart attack and literally died. I mean, her heart stopped, and they brought her back to life. And I think a lot of it is she, you know, when you die like that, basically, it kind of opens your eyes, and she realized that she just wasn't as happy as she could be, and so she's thinking that I think that was one of the things that made her decide that she wanted a divorce, because she was thinking, I'm not really doing the things in life that can make me the happiest I could be. And so she wanted to be single again to see if she could pursue whatever those things might be. You know, and I understand that. I get it, you know. Ooh, wait a minute. Reputation, right? Right? No, that didn't give me a rep. This next one's gonna give me a rep. Dude, you have no idea. The shit I've been through in my life. The stuff I've been through in my life, it's a lot, man. You know, my brother, one of my brothers died when I was 28. And my other brother died when I was 34. My father died when I was probably about 32. So I lost 2 brothers and my father in a span of 8 years. That was pretty rough. You know, I was married when I was young, got divorced, and that was really rough. You know, and I never really wanted to get married again, but this girl talked me into it. You know, and now I'm getting out. You know, hey, what's up, Brian? So that's my life. You know, whatever. You know, whatever. Like I said, I'm past all that stuff. But yeah, you know. But always, I always, it just makes me think of that when people say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm like, shit. You know, I must be pretty strong because I haven't had hardships in my life like a lot of people, but I've gone through probably more difficult things than a lot of people have gone through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Brian. You walked right down on how shitty is my life. You know what I mean? My life's the best. Or maybe my life's the worst MMO, right? So, whatever, man. Which expansion, Brian? Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it was a shitty expansion. You know. And I have anger issues over that, you know. I have anger issues over losing one of my brothers. You know, and I know that. You know, I've lost all my brothers. I had 3 brothers. 2 of them died and the other one doesn't talk to me. So I basically lost all my brothers. And the one that doesn't talk to me, that's the long story. But just to put it this way, my sister and my mother are on my side. So, you know what I mean? They're on my side. They don't understand why he doesn't talk to me. So we'll just leave that at that. But I've lost, so basically the 3 brothers that I had, 2 are gone and the other one doesn't talk to me. So, and I definitely have, you know, anger issues over that. You know, like, so sometimes if I drink, I can get pretty salty. And I think it's just, you know, that, you know, the anger of those things that have happened. You know, I think that happens in anybody's life. If you go through any kind of bad things in your life, even, you know, people say, well, you get over it. Well, you don't really get over everything. I mean, sure, you get over it, but the pain's still always, some of it's still always going to be there. You know what I mean? It's still going to be there if you really think about it. It's just you've tapped it down. You've pushed it down so deep inside that it doesn't really rise to the surface that often, but it still can rise to the surface. You know, and I think when you guys, some of you guys are probably younger, a lot younger than me, and you'll find out that's pretty true. You know,
What can I do for you?
that shit is true. Just now we're doing the quest. Fly here, fly there. Turn this in. Talk to this guy. Go to Westfall. Go to Lakeshore. Go back to Stormwind. That's the quest we're doing right now. I think we've got one to Stormwind. Yeah, we'll go to Stormwind, then we're going to go to Lakeshore, then we'll probably end up having to come back to Westfall.
See you.
But anyways, congrats on getting 60. Draconi, good job, man. I'm going to try to get to 60 on this character. This character feels strong. I mean, I think you always feel strong as a hunter, let's be honest. Because your pet. If you go into kind of Beast Mastery at all, your pet's going to be pretty strong. So. Yeah. Look at this guy. This guy in Guild just said, I died being AFK looking at anime boob mouse pads to buy. Oh my god. I've been taking on 3 mobs at once, like trapping one and taking the other 2, and they're my level, and I haven't had any issues. So, but confidence is a slow and insidious killer. Uh-oh. Did I just get called an average WoW player? He's probably right. I'm a total noob. I'm a noob. Panic, fall damage, death at below 5% HP post 50. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. That's okay. I'm a noob. Yeah, the guy dying. Is that an average WoW player? He died. Yeah, I get you. I'm sorry. The average WoW player is looking at boob manga mouse. Oh, I tell you what, it's sad to say this, but when you get to be like my age, like 52, sex is just, I mean, sex is great. I love sex, of course, but when you get to be 52, you're not thinking about it every minute of every day like you are when you're like 21. You know what I mean? Yeah, you think about other things. Like getting a new expensive car or getting a big house. I don't know, other stuff. Who knows what? It could be anything. For me, I think more about getting guitars than I think more about getting cool new guitars than I think about having sex, to be honest. Yeah, I've had plenty of sex in my life, but I mean, honestly, it's sad to say, but I almost get more excited to get a cool new guitar than yeah. Oh, that's sad. I feel sad saying that. Now we don't want to do the stockade search because I don't want to do a stockade dungeon. So. Yeah, you think I'm gonna? They said in chat that somebody died at 59. That would just be. Can you imagine? That happened in Classic WoW Hardcore too, where somebody died at 58 and 59. You're close to 30. Well, you know what? Let's say, okay, for example, when I was 21, and I was never a sex-crazed guy, like some, most guys are, but I was never sex-crazed. But I definitely was. I wanted to have a girlfriend. I wanted to make out with a girl, and sex was cool too. All that was cool. It was everything, the whole package. I wanted the hot girlfriend on my arm and sex and everything. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I wanted that. But after a while, you just kind of you get tired of the hassle. You're like, I'm sick of dealing with this. They just Are you serious, Twisted? Are you actually serious? Hold on a second. Let me see where I need to go next. Are you serious in that the age of consent where you are is 16? God, if you're serious, that's insane. You've been single 10 years? Yeah. Well, I will be single again here pretty soon. My wife is moving out. Probably, well, she's going to be gone for the entire next month. Age of consent is 16. Holy shit. Wow, here it's like, what, 18, I think? $13 in Spain, dude, 13. Well, like back in the Middle Ages, right? In the medieval times, girls got married when they were like 12. That's crazy. There's grass on the field. It's time to play ball, right? Come on. Yeah. Alright, now we're off on a crazy conversation. I don't know how we got here. How did we get here? Damn it, I forgot to hit the trainer. That's twice I've hit Stormwind and forgot to hit the trainer. Yeah, exactly, Imbe, what the hell? Got to hit the trainer. I don't really know what I know. Don't blame me, Imbe. All I said was I got some good news today, Imbe. At least some of the best news I've gotten in a while was today, Imbe, when my wife said that she wasn't going to move into her own apartment.
can I
that
help
she was
you?
going to move in with her parents, because that's good news for me, because that means she will be able to fully pay the car payment for the car that I bought for her. That means that I bought for her, so that I don't have to cover part of that car payment for her, which I'm very happy about. You know, she can pay the full car payment, and then we'll figure out when I can actually just get, you know, transfer the owner, the title to her.
Be careful.
Man, my inventory looks great, doesn't it?
Can I help you?
Oh, there you are, Ra. All right, boy. I gotta put the cat out. But that's the good news. What is going on? I have had the same music and mic settings forever, and now all of a sudden you guys are saying that it's as loud. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Like, I have not changed the audio on my mic or my, you know what I mean, or my speakers, the sound for like years, and all of a sudden everybody's saying the music's too loud. Huh. All right, well, I turned the music down. All right, anyways, I gotta put the cat out. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, well, let me know if the mic is, I don't know. Let me know if, let me know if the mic sounds okay, if the music sounds okay. I'll try to get it fixed. No, it varies. Like, it varies on whatever your computer setup is, what hardware, and there's a lot of things that can change that. You know, it's not just, you can't just go in and say, oh, these are the settings. You know. Look at this. I'm constantly getting mail, right?
Safe travels. Need help?
You know what? I'm gonna start selling this stuff. Somebody in the guild has to want like an Outrunner's chest guard of the bear, right? That's a pretty good item. Somebody's gotta want this. Mic is excellent, but the music is very loud. Is it still loud? Hey, Einbay, let me know if the music is still loud. If it is, I mean, I can go lower on the music. I've got mail. Sounds fine. Okay.
Need help? Be careful. Greetings. Light bless you.
Yeah, this quest add-on's not... well, I guess no, it's actually accurate. There is more quests here. Forgot about these two.
What can I do for you?
I'm not going to do that one. That's an elite quest. What's the Lieutenant thing? As a longtime stream consumer, the music game sounds are too loud. Music plus game sounds are too loud. Well, how's it sound now? Because I got the music pretty low. That's just part of World of Warcraft. Blah, blah, blah. That's just part of World of Warcraft. Twisted, I can't say Warcraft, apparently. Grunt is. Must be an add-in. Gorehouse. Oh, you did? Nice. Well, if I were to criticize this, I will just say he's going too fast. You know, yeah, it's Project Grunt, Unreal Engine 5, but it's the speed of his running is too fast. Level 10 Warlock got a 22 to 22, not hardcore, sadly. You should start a hardcore tune, Max. I mean, this orc is moving fast. What? Alright, I don't... He must be hitting a keybind to slide, so it's got... Oh, this is God of War axe, though. You throw it and it comes back. See? Yeah, that's God of War. Oh, and he's got a first-person camera. Well, almost first-person camera. Yeah, and his mount moves too fast. It's like his running was too fast, and now the mount's moving too fast, right? No weapons, no greens. No Nuffle here. I want to show you this part, because this part's crazy. Oh, what are you gonna make? Are we talking about Max? Warlock Max Payne, yeah, to be true to hardcore character, no weapon. Max Payne equals Max Payne, right? Watch this part, though. This is silly. Watch this. His hair is flipping around too much. And apparently his glider takes him up, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Although there is some sort of airflow going up here. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. See that airflow right there? So yeah, he's jumping into this airflow with the glider, and then it takes him up. Anyways, silly stuff. And then we've got this, right? Yeah, that hair was flopping around kind of weird. Yeah, the parkour was crazy, though. Yeah, Twisted does not like the Warlock. Well, the only quest we can really do here is the Murloc one. And that's about it. And I flew through a lot of these quests in Lakeshire really quickly. Whoa, lag? Weird. Oh yeah, I already knew that, Iron Bay. I already knew that it had more. That's actually so funny, Iron Bay, because of obviously the fact that, you know, you think you do but you don't. Yeah, right. That just shows you how out of touch they were with their play race, right? The hell is she, a high elf or something? I can't even tell with that weird hat she's got on. No way. Dragon expansion was since Legion. You mean that? You're saying you're saying the idea of it was proposed and turned down. Is that what you're saying, Imbe, that they had this idea? They said this is an idea that we're kicking around, and they said, no, we're not going to do that. Oh, they actually had pre-production stuff done. Wow. What level are you now, Twisted? I always think that, to me, like level 35 plus is where I think most characters start to come into their own. You know, at that point you've gotten pretty far down into your talent tree. Holy crap. What's up with this? Oh, and then she runs right. And then she runs off. Way to run. This girl's really having to. This girl's having problems running. It's not me. It's not me that's having problems running. It's the girl. It's the night elf, not me.
What can I do for you? Safe travel.
This is Pandaria 2 equals World's Draenor. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go to Stormwind and train. I don't know what I get at level 22, but we're gonna find out. It's been 4 levels, so maybe my pet, it's possible my pet might have some stuff to learn. My pet trainer.
What can I do for you? Have a
A cow killed your lock. A cow? So you mean a Tauren kills you a PvP? Like someone you were flagged PvP? Is that what you're saying? You gotta stop flagging PvP. No, I don't usually do dungeons when I do hardcore, because I don't want to die because somebody in the group screwed up, because that would piss me off. You know, I've said this so many times, but if I die and it's my fault, I don't really care. If I die and it's because somebody else pulled like 3 groups or something, yeah, it pisses me off. I'm like, I don't want to die that way. But I've thought, I mean, so I'm not saying I won't do a dungeon. Like someone asked me to do Dead Mines earlier, and I said, "Who's the tank?" And he said it's a level 21 tank, and I said no. If you would have told me it was like a level 23 tank, I might have thought about it, but.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Please have something for me. Okay, well, growl rank 3, that's good. Bunch of resistances, which... yeah, I mean...
See you soon.
Well, they're not going to want me in the dungeon anyway, because I'm a melee hunter. Can you... Yeah, they don't want... Yeah, because they're gonna... The hunter pets are gonna accidentally pull the whole group and kill everybody, right? But can you imagine getting me in your group, right? And I'm a melee hunter. And you're like, why is this hunter not using a bow? They're like, I don't want this hunter in my group. He doesn't even know how to use a bow. Or a gun or anything. Don't forget to like the stream. So we got nothing, not at level 22, other than some growl rank 3 for my pet and some resistances. It's kind of, I don't know, when did we get feigned death on a hunter? $31? Alright. Paragos Road to Raggy. Road to Ragnaros. That was a great video, Max. I've seen that video. I've watched that video like 15 times, probably. That that was like one of the worst. And I feel sorry for the guy, Max, because it was probably one of the worst examples of playing a hunter I'd ever seen. I mean, it was really bad. It was really bad. That guy's ball, and he has balls though, because he actually posted it, I think, on his YouTube channel. And I was like, man, I don't know if he just like doesn't know how to, if he's new to the game or what. And I'm not, I'm not gonna rag on somebody. If you're new to the game, you're new to the game. But man, he was a really bad hunter. It was really bad. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I can try to find it, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I don't know if it was this one.
Killing trash?
Yeah, this is the video right here. Unfortunately, that's not the full video. That's, you know what I mean? This one, this is it too.
The arena.
No, come on, bro.
If you get the full video, send me a link. If you get the full video, send me the link. Because it's actually a really interesting video, Oh my god, how many times have I done this quest? Oh, that's the other one. Holy crap, how long does it take to load up Iron Forge? Yeah, well... I'm gonna see if I can find the full video, though. And there's a lot of videos on hardcore, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of videos.
But you jump in the middle of the trash, so you can't run out or anything.
It was, who's the hunter? Is it, which one's the hunter? It's this guy. What is it, Artemis?
Just stuck in the middle, right?
Stairs are going to be guarded by like
Apollinar's pet. Well, unfortunately, I can't find the full video. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to show the regular video, not someone reacting to it, because that was going to suck. And we might be able to search if we go to... Actually, let's go to Road to Ragnaros and go to Death Clips. And if we search LBRS White, maybe? I don't think this is it. How about just LBRS? This is it.
We have to watch
It's
for the
so
Okay, we got it. Sweet. I'm so smart. And see, this is an unlisted video too. So we'll watch this video because it's really sad. The quality is really bad. I don't know what he's recording with, but it's really grayed out. So I mean, this video is really, it's like really a video on like how not to play a hunter more than it's a video on like how to play the game. You know what I mean? It's like how not to play the hunter. I think I would totally agree with you. I would totally agree. Julio, let's pause this music. I would actually totally agree with you. If I was in this group and they wanted to do this, I would flat out say no, it's not a good idea. And that's because I have thousands, probably hundreds, if not maybe thousands of hours in LBRS. I've played a lot of LBRS. I'm very familiar with the groups. And I can talk to that about it when we get there. But even if you look at the mini map here, you can see that there's a lot of mobs, high mob density. I think this is him, right? Anyways, let's just play it.
Good trap, man.
Once you do it, though, you don't have an escape route, is the problem. Like, if something goes wrong, you kill them or we die.
So
they're asking the group, do we want to do it? And one guy's saying, well, there's no escape route here, so if the shit is the fan, we can't go anywhere, we're screwed.
If anything goes wrong, I'll aggro all the mobs and like blink forward.
So Lemur, the mage, I think that's the mage. He says, or no, it's this guy, Cranked. If anything goes wrong, I'll aggro the mobs and blink forward. I'm like, the problem is there's nowhere to go.
Right? Even if you do that, you can't. Like, the stairs are going to be guarded by like.
Yeah, the guy who's talking right now is the only one who seems to have a sense of what they're getting into.
5 other packs of guys to get back to where we are. There's no running. Like, we just die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I know what you mean, dude.
Yeah, like.
And then I think that's the hunter saying, I know what you mean, dude.
If we go down there, it's don't get the chance to fuck up and try to escape.
And you can see already in the group the hunter's doing very, very low damage. I mean, this is very low damage.
Like, how easy is this to fuck up? Are the jumps easy to make?
He's like, how easy to fuck up? The jumps are super easy to make. The jumps aren't the difficult part. The difficult part is there are a lot of mobs.
You just jump down. You just walk down there and then walk down there.
And they also fear, right? They can fear you too. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to think. I just said I knew this, and I just said I played thousands of hours, and I'm like, can they fear? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can fear you. So
you can do it where you don't pull any mobs.
And he's right. You can jump down without pulling mobs, and I'll show you guys where to jump down to.
You jump like to the left.
Yep, to the left. He's 100% correct.
Kind of weird.
If you jump down right here against the wall, but it's like you have to be very precise. There's very little room. If you do jump down, there's a place where you can go.
You can see Peach's belongings from here. It's right down there, right in the corner.
Now, the problem here is when you attack these guys, when you attack this group here, you're always, and I'm pretty sure, and I feel bad because I said I know this, and I mostly know it. But if you pull this group in the corner, you're like 99% going to pull this group here. And I believe there's 3 guys right here. Here, I believe there's 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4. And so you're basically, if you jump down here and attack this group, which is what they do, you're going to be fighting like 7 people, like guaranteed. Okay.
See, you guys see it?
Yeah, no, I see large solid chests.
No, on the other side. So, like, if we're looking out the window, to the right, down in the corner, PG's belongings.
Well, I mean, I know where the danger lies, and I know kind of a lot, and I don't know exactly everything about it because I haven't done LBRS in so long. Like, it's been a really long time since I've really gone through and done LBRS, but
I see it, yeah.
But I can tell you that when you attack one of these mobs here in this left side, you are going to aggro this other one.
Yeah.
We could honestly jump on that. I mean,
he's saying we could jump on top of the canopy, the roof. He's like, fuck it.
I don't know, man.
I'm down. Vote.
I have Light of Loon Hearth, and that's my back.
That's my favorite thing. He says, I have Light of a Loon Hearth. That's my backup. But I think he dies. I think that guy dies. I think. Yeah, he does, because the funny part about all of this is the guy who dies is the guy who plays this encounter the worst, which is the hunter. He's the guy who lives. The guy who said, I have Light of a Loon Hearth, yeah, he dies.
Backup plan, so.
I'm down, dude.
I got Feigned Death, so like...
Yeah, see, the guy who just said, I've got Feigned Death, that's the hunter. So the other guy said, I'm okay. I've got Light of a Loon Hearth. Well, guess what? It's so funny how many people have Light of a Loon Hearth in hardcore and like hardcore WoW, classic hardcore, but they end up not using it. They wait too long. That's the thing. Don't wait because you know what? It's hard. You're like, I don't want my group to die, so you're trying to hang in there and help your group out. But if you hang in too long, you end up getting killed.
We're down to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm jumping down here.
I hope it was good for you.
Yeah, I just
All in.
missed.
Leroy.
YOLO.
YOLO! That's my favorite comment, YOLO. YOLO. He should have said, we're fucked, right? When he jumps, what he should have said is, we're fucked. Hold on a second. I smell a burning smell. I'll be right back. I did. I smelled a burning smell, man. It's kind of scary. So when he jumped, he should have said, "Ah, shit, here we go again. Still time to heart." Yeah.
Check.
Let me make a mana gem and shit. Like this could be high risk situation here.
Okay, hold on. Let's take.
Okay, so like I said, you can't jump to this corner against the wall and get in between this group and the group back here. Really, the way you want to play this, if you really want to do this, there's only one way that you can really do this successfully. Because I've done it before, and it's just I wouldn't ever recommend it. It's not something you do on a hardcore character. Jumping down to this area is basically a death sentence. Like the only way that I've ever seen that I've ever been able to actually successfully do what they're doing is to take out the group to the bottom left corner of the screen, which we can't see. They're off camera. Is to jump all the way over here to like almost where the play. Well, can you see the play button? Yeah, almost to where the play button is. If you jump over here, kill this group, but you've got to lock them down because they're going to want to try to fear you and run. If you kill this group, that's the safest bet. Because once you go into the corner here, you aggro the mobs that we can't see right now. I think because they're right here under the pillar, or under the beam here. They're under the beam. There's like 3 mobs. So once you attack this group, you're going to get those.
Take a look at the pads here. So the pads are on the other side.
There's also a pat, right? There's also a pat that walks down to about here, which I believe they end up aggroing that too.
So,
yeah.
So the pats, he's saying they're down the hallway, but they will path all the way up to about here.
We have to jump.
So what they want to do is jump here. You should jump over onto this bear rug and kill this group. That's what you should do.
Jump down in a place where we don't aggro stuff. That's the key.
I mean, we could just jump and kill Skull right here.
Now, see, he's wrong because when you jump and kill Skull, there's like 2 or 3 mobs. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. I think there's 2 and then maybe 1 in the middle and then over here like 3 or 4.
let's do it. That's a good call.
Alright.
So they're saying this is a good call, but it's not. It's a bad call. It's a bad call.
Yeah. Alright. Going.
This is a great video.
Going down.
Okay, so there I saw I think 5 mobs.
Hack
See 1, 2, 3, and then there's at least 1 behind me.
on the right.
Notice this mob. See this mob right here casting? This is the one I was telling you about. This mob came from over here, which we couldn't see because he was under the beam. This mob here and one other one over here, which probably ran over already, are 2 mobs they probably didn't even account for, but these guys will always pull. So you cannot get this corner group without pulling these. I think it's 2. But if you go to this group over here, you won't pull anybody but this group. The problem is they run. They're runners. So you have to make sure that you prevent them from running, and you also can't go too far around the corner because there's a group around the corner, but they're pretty far. This is the safest bet. Now, the thing to watch here is watch how long before the hunter actually even attacks anything. Watch how long it takes before the hunter even shoots an arrow.
We have 2.
At this point, he still hasn't done anything.
I'm dumbing now.
He still hasn't done anything. The hunter still hasn't even fired a single shot yet. Now he's finally shooting.
Polly, I'm interrupting this guy.
Now he stopped shooting for some reason. Why is the hunter stopping?
Hey, wait on.
Like coil.
And now he's... Oh, I forgot. All up until now, his pet wasn't out, right? His pet wasn't even out, right? So he shot a couple arrows and said, oh shit, my pet's not out. So I'm going to summon my pet. Then he sends his pet, right? Oh, was it? Was he in the dead zone? Was he in the dead zone? Yeah, but then he summoned his pet. So he's in the dead zone, right? You can see he's in the dead zone because of the red dots. So I think what happened here is he got scared. I think, I'm glad you pointed that out. I think what happened here is he got scared that if he backed up to get in range, that he would aggro the group behind him, which is valid. That's very valid. And in this situation, if I was him, honestly, I probably would have ran in and just wing clipped everybody. I just would have ran in and just started wing clipping everybody, so they couldn't run away and like aggro more. You know what I mean? Just fucking wing clip everybody. Go in there and do some melee. You've got pet stun. You've got bestial wrath. That's the other thing too. As soon as he summons his pet, he should pop bestial wrath on Skull. He should just pop it right away. Pop it right away, and he should be monitoring the tank and the health, and the tank and the priest, their health, and saying, if either of these guys gets in trouble, the tank or the priest, I should be sending my pet on that target that's hurting them and stunning them with my intimidation, right? I also should, if I was him, I would have already feigned death and probably dropped like a fire trap or something in there and just throw caution into the wind for the group. Now he's able to shoot arrows here. See, he's shooting arrows.
Can we just keep marking?
So he shot an arrow. You can see he still can shoot arrows because you can see they're still white here, right? So he stopped shooting arrows again.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Yeah, they don't have a counterspell, but I don't know why he stopped shooting. And he finally goes to do like a rain of arrows, right? That was the longest target change in history, Blue. The longest target change in history. So now he's going to do like a multi-shot, right? And look at this point, look at his damage. Now his damage is damage done in each fight. So this is the damage he's done so far. 714 damage. Now, the other thing is, after he drops his rain of arrows, he's not shooting, right? So you should drop rain of arrows and immediately start shooting something. And now he's not doing anything once again. Now, Inflamed HC is the Warlock? Yeah, the Warlock. Now, you can see there's a Skull who the tank has lost aggro on. So as a hunter, what would you do? You would send your pet on Skull and use Intimidation and stun him so he doesn't hurt other party members. Save your Warlock.
On that guy. Trying to get aggro.
You hear him saying trying to get aggro. So the Skull's running around hitting people. And the whole time the hunter's not shooting arrows. Now he is red, so maybe he's just afraid. Because you can see where he is. I think he's right here. You can see if he backs up. He's probably afraid he's going to pull the other group.
I would.
But if he was afraid he was going to pull the other group, at least I would have turned the camera around to peek behind me to see, like, am I really going to pull the other group? And honestly, at this point, he probably could have ran all the way to the corner and been able to shoot the Skull. If he goes all the way into the corner here, he can probably shoot Skull, right? And he does have stun with Intimidation, which he hasn't used. He should have used it on the Skull already. He's also got Rapid Fire, and he's also got Bestial Wrath. So these are all abilities he should be using, right? In fact, he could have even fucking feigned death and done like a trap too. So he finally gets in range on somebody.
I'm at mana.
Now Crank the Mage is pretty much almost dead. He's probably going to Ice Block. Now at this point, what's really going to suck is they're probably going to have the Path. The Pathers that are coming down are probably going to come in. I don't know. Let's see.
Kill the low ones.
And then he yells out, kill the low ones, meaning the ones low on health. Now he finally gets smart a little bit and decides to probably run into the corner to see if he can get... To see if he can get range.
Right, have a crystal restore.
And now he's doing like a... I don't know what he's doing.
Restore?
He did a crystal fucking like... Ungoro Crater crystal, I think, to probably put a healing dot maybe on the mage.
Let them send it.
Again, he's in range here, so why is he not shooting? He's in range, but he's not shooting. He did finally use Bestial Wrath and Intimidation. I don't know who used it on.
Alright, Bird's about to die. We got the Pat coming in.
And of course the Pat's coming, and they're going to aggro the Pat, of course.
We need to not pull the Pat.
Look, we need to not pull the Pat. Well, guess what? You just did! I'm just going to let it go now.
We pulled.
Like, we got it.
Mage is dead.
Fuck, dude.
Dead. Now he's gonna run here, he's gonna feign death.
Mother.
What's really amazing about that is he feigns death and stands up I don't know about you guys, but if you are in a dangerous situation like this and you're on a hunter and you feign death, don't fucking stand up. Stay on the ground long enough so you can see that it's actually safe to stand up. And he stood up and got hit right in the face with a shadow, but apparently there's a mechanic with feign death where you're still like safe for maybe a fraction of a second, like vanish. So watch that again. Watch how he feigns death and stands up immediately, which is just, don't do that. Here, I'll just watch it from like here, and I won't say anything. I'll just let it play. And you guys can just enjoy the moments. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hack on the right.
We have 2. I'm dumbing now.
Yeah. Polly, I'm interrupting this guy. Hey, wait on.
I coil.
Yeah, he was afraid to back up.
Can we just keep marking?
Which is why he wasn't shooting. Oh, I do want to show this. I'm sorry. I want to show you how long he moved his mouse cursor around. So he's clicking, like he's actually clicking abilities. So he's a clicker too, but he like moves the mouse like he's looking for an ability, which is hard to believe that a level 60 character, level 60 person. It's almost like someone leveled this character to 60 and gave it to him and said, "Okay, here's your 60 hunter, go play." Because he'll be moving the cursor around here. Watch how he's moving the cursor, looking for Rain of Arrows. He's like going, "Where is it? Where is it?" This is such a great video.
We have 2. I'm dumbing now.
Okay,
Polly, I'm interrupting this guy.
I don't know.
Hey, wait on.
I coil.
And he did it there too. He's moving he moved his cursor around until he found his ability to summon his pet. So he's actually clicking skills, which is hard to believe. Let's see here. He clicks pet call.
Coil.
Then he clicks attack. I feel sorry for this hunter.
Can we just keep marking?
Yeah.
Now he's looking for Rain of Arrows. He can't find it. Oh, there it is.
On that guy.
Now I don't know what he's doing. He's just standing there.
Trying to get aggro.
He's just right now. He's doing nothing.
I whip.
Just standing there. He's just
I'm
standing
at
there. Come on, Brian. You
Kill
don't
the low
click.
ones.
Frank, have a crystal restore.
Let them send the Nova.
Alright, Bird's about to die. We got the Pat coming in.
We need to not pull the Pat.
That's already
We pulled.
like, we already got it.
Dead.
Fuck,
dead.
dude.
Dead. Now watch the feign death. Watch how he feigns. Now he was smart in that he went to a pretty decent spot. He should have went to about here. This is like probably the safest spot to feign. This is still kind of close for Mike from what I would not want to feign here. But watch how he feigns and stands right back up.
Motherfucker.
He's doing it.
Oh wait, no, I'm still alive.
He's like, I'm still alive. Oh wait. Oh, okay. So what's really funny here is after he stands up from feign death, watch how he's so panicky. He's trying to figure out where his hearth is. Like, I don't know. It looks like he's gonna click like a trap or something, like a freezing trap. He's actually trying to figure out, how do I hearth out of here, right? How do I hearth out of here? Watch this. This is great. Now, I'm not trying to be cruel to this guy, whatever. If he doesn't know how to play the game or whatever, I don't know what the circumstances are. I'm sure he's a nice person. It's just fun. It's fun to watch. I can't help it. It's fun to watch. But watch how he can't seem to find his hearth out of here.
Oh wait, no, I'm still alive.
Look, he's mouse moving around. What's he looking for? What are you looking for,
We're
dude?
so fucking dumb,
What are
dude.
you looking for, dude? What are you looking for?
Oh,
Wait. Oh, there it is. There's the hearth.
I'm so sad. Please load, just go. Please, Arth.
Please, Hearth. The hearth.
And then he had the orgasm. He had an orgasm when he hearthed. he had. Oh yeah, I will tell you this: if you're gonna do hardcore WoW, and you're gonna do like Road to Ragnaros and all that shit, you're gonna be in a dungeon. Put your hearth, like Blue said, your hearth should be on a bar and it should be fucking keybound. You should have a keybind to hearth, and you should also have a keybind for the the light of a loon. But I love how he's just like looking for it. And then after 4 people died, he's like, oh, the horse. Oh. It's like, holy shit, dude, you having an orgasm or what? Play it again. We gotta watch. Oh, this video just cracks me up. I've seen this so many times before, but I always laugh.
Who's Arth?
Who's Arth?
The hearth. The hearth.
He's breathing heaven. He's like, I fucking live after your whole group just wiped. I mean, if I lived after my whole group just wiped, I wouldn't have typed anything into guild chat. I wouldn't have said anything. These guys just died. And you're like, woohoo, I fucking lived. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could type / use our stuff. Okay. I feel sorry for this guy. I really do. And I actually, look, I commented on this video 7 months ago. I said, YOLO. And I said, yes, you are correct. You only have one life. So, yep. While this hunter will go down in history as one of the most incompetent gamers of all time, his teammates chose to put their lives in the hands of a night elf male hunter and are ultimately responsible for their own easily foreseeable damnation. He's actually 100% true. My heart goes out to the other gods who were nice enough to let a new player into their group in such high stake conditions. A new player who played the game from 1 to 60, clicking everything. Imagine spending that much time on the game, go through a tutorial, and literally starts you off with a few basic keybinds, and you still by clicking, whatever. Incredible that he made it to 60, if we're being honest. Honestly, when I watch him play, I almost feel like somebody leveled the character for him and just gave it to him and said, here you go, here's a level 60 hunter. But, it's not hard to level a hunter. Apollonar is without a doubt the worst hunter I have ever heard of. Let's see what the reply is. But you have, that's classic, but you have heard of him. And that's a quote from Pirates of the Caribbean, right? He's like, you are the worst pirate I have ever heard of. And he goes, but you have heard of me. Imagine sandbagging this hard and not dying. He jumped down, watched everyone die, and then pieces out. The best video is the one guy says, where is it? There's one guy who says, he goes, there's so many mistakes in this video. This is like a video on like how not to play hunter. Like, is this hunter for real? Even if you are playing WoW for the first time and you've never touched a keyboard before, you're not this bad. Clicking and does not even click all his tools because he's panicking and can't find his keybinds. That's his 100% true. He panicked. No rapid fire, no trinket, no consumables, no men pet. Uses no scorpion sting on meleeing mobs of rest in peace. I've seen some clickers play the game, but honestly doubt this guy leveled his hunter on his own. This is what I agree. I don't know if he could have leveled on his own because he just didn't even seem to know where his abilities were on the bar. Which, like, if you leveled all the way to 60 on your own, you would know where they were. You know. This is the quote that I actually like. I could write a book on what you did wrong, but it's easier to say what you did right. Literally nothing. That's my favorite quote in the whole thing. Like I said, I feel sorry for the guy because he's probably a nice guy, but man, that was some terrible hunter play. It's play like that they gave hunters the name Huntard, right? Gotta save that link. I'm gonna watch that again later. Every time I get pissed off about my divorce, I'm gonna watch this clip and it's just gonna bring a smile to my face because I'm a sick bastard. You get a little under 60 without dying, doing anything but all that. You can. He's a living legend. Actually, when that clip hit YouTube, yeah, it's unlisted. Oh, do you need it? Yeah, it's unlisted. Here, I can give it to you. Yeah, I found it off the Road to Ragnaros Discord. I probably should walk the dog here I'm going to walk the dog in I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but every time my life sucks and things in the world aren't going my way, I'm going to pull up that video and I'm going to say, you know what, as bad as my life is, it's not as bad as that hunter's life in Lower Blackrock Spire. Because his life was bad, man. It was real bad. But it wasn't that bad that he didn't get out alive. What weapons do I have? I have, I'm dual wielding the fist weapons. 11.7 DPS fist weapons. And where am I going? I'm gonna go to Lochmodon because I have a quest to do there, and I want to see if I can. I need to get more rep for Ironforge. I got to get to Honored. Man, that video though, it's just every time I watch that video, it's just hard to believe, you know. And like I said, I don't want to. I feel bad. I don't want to bash the guy, but man, dude, I mean, that was just that was some bad hunter play. But actually, who was it who brought that comment? I think it was Max. Was it you? But when he was trying to back up, that's one thing I didn't consider last time I watched it. Is that yeah, he was too close. He was in the dead zone. But even if you're in the dead zone, you're better off running up and hitting him with a melee weapon, and at least wing clipping him so they can't move around too much, than just standing there doing nothing. You know. And you could have even feigned to death, like I said, and dropped a fire, some sort of fire trap right in the middle of him. Got some damage off. And of course, rain of arrows doesn't require a target either. You could have jumped, you could have feigned death, dropped a fire trap in the middle, popped a rain of arrows, and then looked for a place to go to get in range to shoot. But, like you said, like Julio said, you should have never, like, that's something you should never do. Like, what they did there was just so stupid. You've got a whole group of characters who have one life, and they decide to jump down into a very difficult spot. That is a spot that's extremely difficult for people who aren't playing hardcore. I mean, I've done that. I've jumped down in there to the group I told you guys, and even when we did that, I've wiped. It's easy to wipe, because if one mob gets away and pulls the other group, then you're going to have about 6 more people coming. Because you got those 2 that people don't realize that come automatically every time they're linked. So people don't seem to realize that, Where's the... Oh, he's all the way over here, shit. I love Lochmodon at night. Come on, buddy. We got stuff to do. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, the hunter could have... The only problem with that is his pet. He couldn't have got his pet down there. Like, he would have just been ranged only. I mean, hell, the mage could have stayed up there too, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he probably could have shot. I don't think the beam's that high. I would think that you'd be able to shoot arrows from up there, but who knows, man. Vanilla WoW, you never know. Yeah. And people gave him a lot of shit saying that they wiped because of him. No, I 100% believe that even if he played his hunter as well as he could have, like perfectly, I don't really think it would have made a difference. I just think, they had too many mobs on them. If they didn't get the pat, if they would have downed him before the pat came, maybe they would have survived, but I'm not sure that if he would have played, the way he should have played, that would have really made a difference, Oh, come on, give me 100 rep, but I want to follow up. There's no follow up to that? I'm still trying so hard to get the rep. Get the reputation of... I'm at 5645. Still need 355. Yeah. What? Definitely one of the streams of all time. What streams? The worst streams of all time? This is probably one of the worst streams of all time. I would probably agree with that. Oh man. I'm so tired, man. I still am behind on sleep, guys. I need to go to bed early tonight. I told my wife I'd cook dinner for her when she got back. But after that, I think I'm going to bed. Look at this. Look how cool this fox is, man. I just love the red eyes. With the red eyes and the red mouth. Kind of creepy looking, isn't it? Alright, so the question is, where do we go now? We kind of did most of Lakeshire. I mean, there's like a couple quests there we could try to do, but I'm thinking maybe... First of all, I want to see if I can sell this to a guild member.
How are you? Off with you.
Timberrog has returned. No, well, we're still married. I am getting divorced. Doesn't mean I have to be a total dick, though, does it? I told her if she wanted me to make her something when she got home, I would. I'm a nice person. She's moving in with her mother. Oh, she's going to be watching her mom's house in August, so she'll be gone. Like, all next month she's going to be gone. You know, she'll be watching her mom's house while they're on vacation, you know, while they're out of town. It's my second and now only wife. I have many wives. And many lives. I am the Varen. I have lived for 10,000 years. And it's a good thing I'm not a big streamer. Because everybody would know everything about me. You'd know my name, my divorce. It's like I am too liberal with telling personal details. I shouldn't do that. Your 6th priest died at level 13 today? Oh my god, you're going warrior now? Oh god, Nox. Good luck on the warrior, dude. It is a big challenge to do the warrior. Well, I can tell you right now that my animals have nothing to do with any of my passwords. Hobbies, not that any of this isn't something that you wouldn't come up with. Yeah, sure. Well, do we know, just as an example, Blue, do we know Asmongold's full name? Right? We know it's Zach something, right? Yes, we know that part down. But do we know Asmongold's full name? Right? We know his partial location. We know he lives in Austin, Texas. We know he lives in a neighborhood that used to be a bad neighborhood, but now is up and coming, or developing it and making it better. But I don't think we know his last name, do we? Probably wouldn't be that hard to find, though. It's so easy to find information about people. It's ridiculous. It's really bad. I only watch some of his videos, but I don't really watch much of his videos anymore because they're really bad. Like, he does a lot of bullshit videos now, so. Yes, I live in the Milky Way. I'm changing my name. I'm changing my name to... Just to, I don't know. What do we want to change my name to? Corrosion? That's not bad. I'm changing my name to Rusted Corrosion. First name Rusted, last name Corrosion. Getting rusty. Yeah. Uh-oh, I hope we don't have any flat earthers here. Man, I always get this one guy who comes in who's a flat earther. It's hilarious. Alright, so the question is... Nobody seemed to want the chess piece that I linked, which is hard to believe. I'm sure there's plenty of people that could use it, but nobody said anything, so... That's getting vendored.
Go in peace. İşmital diye.
Do what else was I gonna sell? I have so much junk. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't even need Murloc fins anymore. This.
We need to watch
It's
for the
super the trap, man.
Once you do it, though, you don't have to skip down there. It's don't get the
Kind of
Oh yeah,
weird.
you get. Oh yeah, you can see down in the corner.
I have Light of Loon Hearth, and that's my backup plan. So
I'm down, dude.
I got same death, so like. if
That's
we're
my
gonna
backup
do it,
plan.
Let's do it.
Light of a
Yeah,
Loon Hearth.
jumping down here.
YOLO!
yeah, I dismissed.
YOLO.
Check to make
Let me make a like mana gem and shit. Like this could be high risk situation here.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at the pads here. So the pads are.
First, I would like to say that Cranked sounds like he's high as fuck, which doesn't surprise me since his name is Cranked.
on the other side. So
we have to jump down in a place where we don't aggro stuff. That's the key.
I mean, we could just jump and kill Skull right here.
let's do it. That's a good call.
Alright.
That's not a good call.
Skull has other stuff in it, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
And even if you were gonna do this, you would you put up a kill order. I would have done Skull, X, sheep, everything. I would have put a kill order on. I would have marked them all, right? Let's wait for it. I'm looking
Back
right
on the right.
there. See, here's that mob. They didn't even think about these two mobs over here. They're like, oh yeah, we're good. So at this point, they should have, I think, 6 mobs attacking them.
We have 2. I'm dummy.
See, he said we have 2, meaning we have 2 aggros, right? 2 ads, but it wasn't ads. Those always come.
Now.
Yeah. this guy. AoE taunt.
I coil.
Yeah, and if you pause, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really. There was a pretty good shot of it a minute ago where you could see the enemies, right? Like right here, you can see 1, 2, I think 3, 4, I think 5. You can even just see the frost on their feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's one there, but at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the other one's 6. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, you saw that one back in the corner. All right, so just look for the frost on the feet. There's one back here. There's one here. There's one here. There's like at least 3 over here. There, and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's this one casting. That's 7 mobs. So this is what they were going to get no matter what they did. No matter what they did, they were guaranteed to get 7. That's why I was like, oh my god, you guys don't know what you're doing.
Can we just keep marking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that true? You know, is it gonna be tuned differently for like Light's Hope core tuning? Is it actually more difficult in Light's Hope in the LBRS? I know that they were talking about the timers, like Wall on Everlook was talking about. You're not gonna be able to like drink or or eat in between the waves on the Rend, the Rend event, the Rand event. I mean, what is it? What's his name? Black Hand event. You know what I mean? And but I don't know. Are the mobs actually more difficult on the Light's Hope client? I don't really know. Then I guess Classic WoW was easier, wasn't it? I can't really remember. I remember when I played Classic WoW, it didn't really seem like the mobs were like any easier or harder. There was one thing that on Classic client that happened where mobs would run. Like you'd be fighting 3 mobs and one mob would just, from like way over to the left, would just zerg over for no reason. So there were a few runners that just ran around randomly. So the pathing was definitely different on Classic WoW.
On that guy. Trying to get aggro.
I whip.
It's amazing to me that Skull hasn't died. Like, I mean, he's so low on health. Like, Skull's this low. Why is he not dead?
I whip.
I'm at mana.
Kill the low ones.
Season of Mastery. No fucking way. Takes took 40.
Let them send the Nova.
Tanks took 40 damage from Elite and get. So you're saying on Light's Hope they took a lot more? Is that what you're saying, Max?
We need to not pull the pat.
No fucking way. Tanks took 40 damage from Elite in Cathedral on Light's Hope.
Fuck, dude.
Hi. I just love how he stood up and got hit. That's amazing.
Now I'm still alive.
He goes, oh wait, now I'm still
We're
alive.
so fucking dumb, dude. Oh my fucking god. I'm so sad. Please load, just go.
Wow.
Please Arth.
Please, Arth.
Incoming orgasm.
The hearth. The hearth.
Yeah, he resisted. I don't know if that was. I don't know if the resist blue was. Yeah, I know. Well, hold on a second. No, it was. But he stands up, so it was. Yeah, so I think what happened was he was on the ground getting up, but the way the client works, the information is different. You know what I mean? Like his information that him getting up on his client may look like he was getting up, but that information hadn't reached the server yet. So the server's like, we still think you're in feigned death, so this Shadow Bolt isn't going to work because you feigned, basically. Unless he resisted feign. If the Warlock would have resisted his feigned death, he would have been fucked. Oh, you think he was forced up? Let's see. You think he was forced up? I thought he was moving. Let's take a look. You think he got forced up? Okay. Okay, and here's the other thing. Where's his feigned death at? Where's his feigned death at? Now he's looking to click shadow mode. Feigned death's over here on 7. So he's looking to like click shadow mode. Well, shadow. How did he feign death? I didn't see him click feign death. Or maybe he did. Maybe he used the extra 7 keybind. Hold on a second here. Oh, here he's got his hand on it. Okay, here's his hand. He clicks it right there. He clicked it. Yeah. He's going to the ground. He's going to the ground. Shadowbolt's in the air, but watch, I think he moves. See? He stood up already. No, dude. I think he moved. Because the Shadowbolt hasn't even come close to hitting him yet. It would not have brought him up off the ground yet. No, well, yes, I think what happened. Yeah, see? What happened was he feigned death. He stood up because he wanted to shadow meld. That's why he's got his hand on shadow meld. So oh, he shadow melded. Oh my god. Oh, so what he did was he feigned death. Then he stood up. The shadow bolt didn't make it. Then he stood up. Then he hit feign death. He actually hit feign death before the shadow bolt hit him. So I believe this feign death. I'm sorry. He feigned death. He stood up. Then he hit shadow meld. And I believe the shadow meld actually is what kept him from not getting hit. I think that actually saved him from getting hit by the shadow bolt. But so I'm really curious. I think he did. I think he got the shadow meld up in time. But what I'm wondering is, I think if he would have stayed on the ground, he would have been okay.
Fuck, dude.
Because he's already feigning death, right? Unless it's in the, like you said, unless it's in the air, but it's not. Like, he's already clicked feign death. He's going down. The shadow bolt hasn't even left her hand yet. Yeah, but what I'm wondering is, okay, and I could be wrong, but this is how I think feign death works. If an enemy mob is in the animation of getting ready to cast a spell, but they haven't actually cast it yet. Let's say it's a 2-second cast, and they're about 1.5 seconds through the cast time, and you feign death, I'm pretty sure you're good. You are good. Even if the spell goes off, it'll hit you, but it won't do any damage. You know what I mean? It'll just hit. Because I've had that happen to me all the time. I play Hunter enough. I've feigned death. You're on the ground and the spells hit you, and it's fine because you feigned death before the spell came out. So I think, and I'm not 100% positive, but I think if he would have just stayed on the ground and feigned death, he would have been okay. That's what I would have done personally. I would never have thought to feign death, stand up, and shadow melded. It's kind of smart in a way, but it's also, I wouldn't have done it. Because remember, feign death is feign death. I mean, it doesn't matter where the spells are. Like if the spell was in the air and he feigned, maybe. But they hadn't even cast it yet. Look, he's on the ground already, and it still hasn't even cast it yet. And now it's finally coming out, and he's already stood up. And now he's gonna click, because he's a clicker. He's gonna click shadow meld. And there, you can see him already starting to phase out. See how he's phasing out into shadow meld? See that? And you can even, and there you heard the sound of woo, woo, of the shadow meld. That woo, that sound, right? And you can see now he's already in shadow meld state because he's kind of crouched down. When you go to shadow meld, you kind of crouch down a little bit. So here he's already shadow melded.
Mother.
And what's interesting is it did hit him. I don't know if it brought him out of shadow meld or not, but it didn't matter because the mob reset. Look how much health he had. He had like no health.
Fucker. Oh wait, now I'm still alive.
Yeah, he would have had to resist it. Yep.
We're so fucking dumb, dude. Oh
His name was Legolas. Oh, Max, that is, dude, Legolas. You get like I'm gonna pin that comment. I'm pinning that comment. That was great.
I'm so sad. Please live, just go.
And did you hear how he said,
Sorry.
"Please live"?
Please, Mark.
He actually said, "Please live." That was nice of him. But the orgasmic whatever. I wonder if he would have said, "Please live," if he knew how bad he bled. I wonder if he would have said, "Please live," if he knew how bad he played. Oh man. Yeah, it took him forever to find that heart, didn't it? And let me check my phone. I want to see make sure I didn't miss any texts. All right, cool, we're good. These hearth. Oh, the hearth. Oh, the hearth. It was the. I think it goes down in history as the greatest hearth in World of Warcraft. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, it was the greatest hearth in World of Warcraft. I don't know if I want to go to Stone Talon Peak. I think I'm just going to do these quests over here.
Ishnu Allah, Del Nadris. Good luck.
That would have been great. Max, that was such a great comment, though. If his name was like Legolas, that would just make it that much better, you know? Legolas. Did you get a leather belt? I don't know.
What brings you here?
Almost like it says there's another quest over here. But... Oh, there it is. What is this? In Search of Corruption. Very nice.
Greetings. Goddess, watch over me.
Ooh, Mage Summoner. That's it. Ooh, Reduced to Madness. That seems like a new quest. I don't remember that one. Level 18? Legolas. Oh, if his name was Legolas, how great would that have been, right? It's kind of funny, like, how the term Huntard came about, and how, like, so many people, like, make fun of bad hunters, you know? That is one big spider. Do you guys remember if your pet gets bigger in Vanilla WoW as he levels up, or is that just like Burning Crusade? I know in Burning Crusade I think he does, right? Like your pet, when you tame him, he's smaller, and then he... I think this is like the size he'll always be. I don't think they did the dynamic sizing until TBC, right? What am I looking for here? Search of Corruption. Okay. So the clue comes from the mobs, alright. Oh my god, I'm starting to get like carpal tunnel because of all this damn melee clicking. Oh man, okay, that was easy. I think it was TBC. I know it was in Bright. I know by Wrath of the Lich King your pet scaled, and you could tell because when you tamed him, he would shrink. You know, like you tame like that spider I just killed that was really big. When you would tame him, he would shrink, and then as you leveled up, he would keep getting bigger and bigger each level until you got to max level, and he'd be a pretty damn big spider. Well, a lot going on in this camp. Yeah, it definitely scaled. One thing that is cool is they do have guild housing in Turtle WoW, but it's really weird. You have to there's some sort of like requirements, you know, to like before you can get it, and I think you have to make a request to the WoW team, and I think they have to actually put it in the game for you, like design it and for your up for your guild and your guild name and actually put it in the game. I've only seen one guild house in the game in Darkshire, but I think that's something that WoW and it was asked, and Ian Hazakostas, that douchebag, because I really don't like him. They asked him one time, "What about guild housing?" You know, and it said that's something they're thinking about, but that currently it's not something they're working on. You know, but I mean, really, if they want to like really like, I think bring WoW back from the dead, they need to put in big features that are like that. I mean, they need to put in dynamic events. They need to put in guild housing. They should put in they should get rid of the WoW token. Get rid of the WoW token. Get rid of all the bots. Ban all botters. And they should put a cosmetic shop up. They should go free to play. And put a huge cosmetic shop in place. Like a huge cosmetic shop where people can buy really cool cosmetics. But that the cosmetics aren't... Well, yeah, they should put in cosmetics. I mean, I would like to see them go more the route of like a Black Desert, you know, where they have like a cash shop, where it's just a lot of cosmetics mostly. Maybe a few, you know, cool things like you could buy some pets, like because you know in Black Desert you have pets that can loot for you, which I think is great. You know, I love that. You know, not have to loot. That just like saving on your wrist and your hand from clicking every time you have to loot mobs. You know, although you do have AOE loot retail, but yeah, I would love to see him put in. I would love to see him do that. Get rid of the subscription model. Go free to play and put in a cash out with tons of cosmetics. Put in guild housing. Put in dynamic events. And stop telling everybody about everything about the expansions. Like, there's so much Dragonflight information out right now that by the time people even play Dragonflight, they're going to know everything there is to know about it. And I hate that. All the Dragonflight should be tested internally. The only testing you need to do with the player base is like a very small sample size, just so that they can maybe try out a few of the things to make sure that it's not total shit, you know? Like maybe let them try out some Dragonfly, or maybe try out the Drakthir from like level 1 to 4, like just a few levels, and you know. But they don't do that. They give you like fucking a whole zone and quests and everything, and then by the time the game finally comes out, you fucking already know it all. I hate that shit. Yeah, with NDAs, exactly, and use NDAs. Let people test it. Let whatever people test it, but it's got to be under NDA. You know? Yeah, well, this is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Mobs aren't respawning, I guess. I don't know. Don't know. And I think they need to get rid of... I think of, like, they need to add... They'll never do this, though. I mean, it's a pipe dream, right? They need to get rid of daily quests and shit. I mean, I don't want to log in just because I have to do daily quests, right? They need to get rid of all that crap. What they need to do is just put in difficult content. Put in stuff that's hard to find. Quests that are extremely difficult to find. And that are only opened by talking to NPCs and, like, doing things. Like, you have to actually talk to them and figure out clues, and those clues lead you somewhere, and that final destination that you get to they might have a quest to do something, and the quest is very difficult. Also, I would love to see class challenges or class progression systems like Lineage 2 has, where basically you level to 20, and then once you get to 20, you have to pick what kind of specialization path you want to take, but you have to do a really long quest chain, like really long, or like a really hard, challenging type of content before you can graduate onto that next path of your character. You know, like in Lineage 2, you might get to level 20 and say, well, do I want to be, you're like a warrior, you're like, well, do I want to be a palace knight, or do I want to be a spell singer? And then you'd say, this is what I'm going to do. And you'd say, oh, now you got to go on this long, lengthy quest chain. And people would complain about it, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool the first time you do it, and then maybe the next time through, you don't have to. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out the top of my head, but I would like to see more just story-based content. And it's funny that I say that because I'm the person who always complains about reading quests, but it's because the quests in WoW are so trivial, and they're so like, it's like hub to hub, like, oh, here's a quest hub, here's a bunch of exclamation marks. No, I don't ever want to see an exclamation mark ever again. I don't want to see an exclamation mark. I don't want to see a yellow question mark. I don't want a quest add-on. I don't want any quest add-on. I want to walk into the world and have to actually talk to the NPCs and figure out what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? Who the fuck are you, and what do you want me to do? Do you need my help? Do I like you? Do you like me? I want there to be a fucking RPG. It's an MMORPG. This is not World of Warcraft. This is a world of fucking add-ons, man, and cheats and gold buying, you know? Yeah. But we'll never see it. Not from Blizzard, I don't think. I mean, well, I shouldn't say never, but holy crap, these guys are not going to respawn, I guess. I don't know. The worst part, the worst part, Max, is that the gamers that play retail, the gamers that are younger than me, it's like they don't really understand what MMOs. I think what surprised me when World of Warcraft Classic came out was how many people had never played it, right? How many new gamers had never played it, and in almost every single, well, not almost, I can actually tell you that in every single case. Thank you for the sub, Townie. I appreciate it. In every single case where I talked to a player who had never played World of Warcraft Vanilla, and they played Classic WoW, in every single case, they said it was awesome. They're like, this is awesome. This is a great game. Like, every single time. I never talked to anybody who said, I've never played Vanilla WoW, but I played Classic WoW, and oh, this sucks. That never happened. So what I'm trying to get at is there's so many people who never played it. There's people who came in like Cataclysm or Mists of Pandaria, and so they've already been trained to think, well, this is how it's supposed to be. You know, this shitty systems and daily systems and paralytic systems. This is how we're supposed to play these games. You know. Yeah, they did. It did. Yeah. I never played on Astarias. I didn't even know about Nasaris until they shut it down, and that's how I started playing private servers, because Nasaris came out, shut down, and there was all these videos on YouTube about, oh my god, Blizzard sucks, right? And I said, man, I didn't realize there were so many people playing private servers, and then I saw people saying how great it was, and I always wanted to play Vanilla again, because I loved Vanilla, and so I jumped on Chronos. About 6 or 7 years ago, I jumped on Chronos, and sure enough, I was like, this is awesome. I loved it. I was like, this is fantastic. I'm just killing mobs to kill because I'm like, I don't know, hoping this stuff's gonna respawn, but we can go kill Dow Bloodclaw probably. And these mobs are 2 levels higher than me, and I'm still owning them. It's taking too long to kill him though. It's taking much too long to kill these guys. Let's give him a little fire. Fire! See how you like me now. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that the generation of MMO players, I think today, a lot of them are newer players who never got to really experience like EverQuest or maybe Vanilla WoW or maybe Lineage 2. I was groomed on Lineage 2. Lineage 2 was the first MMO I ever played, and it blew my mind. And that was a click-to-move game, and it blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, I go, this is awesome. You know, I was brand new to the MMO genre. This was like 2000, I don't know, 2003 maybe or something. And I was like, this is awesome. I loved it. I sat there and killed the same mob for like 8 hours in a row and thought it was great. I was like, this is awesome. I had no problem sitting there killing the same mob for 8 hours straight. And I get like 10% of my level in 8 hours. I'm not even joking. And if I died, I'd lose like 5% of that. So I could like kill the same mob for 8 hours. This is at like level 35, right? So I'm level 35, maybe level 40. I'm killing the same mobs for 8 hours. I get like 10% towards my next level after 8 hours. And then some rogue comes up and kills me. And now I'm only 5% gained over the last 8 hours. And then the rogue comes up and ganks me and kills me again. And now I'm like maybe 1%. And then God forbid he kills me a third time. And then I'm actually less up towards the next level than I was when I started 8 hours ago. I mean, that shit was brutal. Now, the good news is you still kept your spell points, because it's kind of like Black Desert, where in Black Desert it's skill points, but in Lineage 2 it's spell points. So when you kill mobs over and over again, you gain spell points. So you don't lose those. When you get killed, you don't lose those, but you do lose your experience that you've gained. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. Man, these guys just don't want to respawn. Let's go kill the head. Let's go get some heads. We'll get some Murloc heads, and then we'll do the Bathround's hair quest, and then I gotta walk. Actually, I probably should walk the dog. What time is it? Yeah, let me get over to the Wrath Tail Murlocs, and then what I'm gonna do, or the Nog, I guess, and I'm just gonna log out because I gotta walk the dog. No, I don't use the PFUI. I know a lot of people do, Townie. I know a lot of people do use that add-on. I just don't like it. I mean, I use some of the PF add-ons. I have PF West. Well, I guess that's the only one I really use. But yeah, I don't use it. I just felt like it was a little bit too much. It didn't really make I felt like my game looked too much not like World of Warcraft after I used that. It looked like a different game almost. If that makes sense. Yeah, so... Yeah, sorry, I can't really help you with that one too much. I would say if you really want to use PFUI, I would just say go to the Turtle WoW Discord and just ask in the Turtle WoW Discord and see if there's anybody who's got a different version than the one that you're using, you know. What's this? What do you want? Oh, the bluegill. Holy shit! Holy shit! Thank you. And what is this? This is a warrior, man. And I had a male item. Oh man. Yeah.
Alone be praised.
What's her? Oh man, let me. Hey. Let me see if I can buy this chest piece back and I'll give it to this warrior. I don't think I will be able to because I sold a lot of shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, she gave me these nice leggings though. Check this out. They're cool looking. They're like, if I remember correctly, these are bright, kind of bright yellow leggings. Like all yellow. Oh, they're all green. They're really cool actually. They're one of the cooler looking kind of leggings because they're just a nice color. But they're plus like 8 agility. Oh, sweet. Best shaman you like was Frost Shock. I'm just using Luna. I'm using Luna unit frames in tandem with the Shagu plates.
Light be with you.
I started typing. I was like, what the hell just happened? I'm using Luna. Here, I'm using Luna unit frames version 0.2225. Now, Townie, I zipped up my whole UI, so you can grab it off my Discord. Here, let me give it to you. I'm not doing a hardcore pet. Thank you very much, Max. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Here's my Discord, Townie. If you go to my Discord, right? If you go to the Discord and just go to the bottom here for WoW, and go to the turtle add-ons, and I zipped up all my add-ons that I'm using into this zip file. So if you want, you can download that, and that'll show you all the ones I'm using. Yeah, no problem. I'm not doing hardcore pet because that's just, you know, it's pretty hard to keep. Honestly, it's pretty hard to keep your pet alive. And I'm pretty good at keep my pet alive, and he's died, I think, really since level like 12. I don't think he's died. Hardcore pet means that if your pet dies, you can't resurrect him. But hey, Max, does that mean I can go get another pet though? That's the question. Is it hardcore pet? Because like in classic WoW hardcore, if you did the hardcore pet, that meant if your pet died, you could never use a pet again. Yeah. Or maybe it was, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was, you know what? Let's check it out because I don't remember. Let's keep going on tangents that'll slow down my leveling. I need to walk the dog, damn it. Come on, this website's always so slow. The nudist achievement. I don't know if they had. I thought they had a hardcore pet. Maybe they don't. Here it is, mortal pet. Complete the hardcore challenge without at any point resurrecting your pet. If your pet dies for any reason, you have to release it and tame another one. Okay, so you can tame another one. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Yoda. So I guess that's the way they did it, was in classic WoW hardcore, is that you, if your pet died, you just had to go tame a different one. Yeah, no, it looks like you could retame. So yeah, I guess, so I was wrong, Max. You can like retame a new pet. Alright. Okay, guys, like I said, I'm going to take a break. I got to walk the dog and maybe... What time is it? 8 o'clock? Yeah. I think I'm going to take a break, walk the dog, and take it, just chill a little bit, maybe watch some TV or something. And then I'll come back and probably stream again in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. But thanks for the sub, Townie. I appreciate it. And yeah, go to the Discord. There's plenty of stuff in the Discord. You know, well, there's not plenty. There's some stuff in the Discord, but is there any war mode hardcore at 60 on Turtle Wild? Yes, yeah, there is. Yeah, Turtle Wild. Just go to the website. Yeah, no problem, Tony. Yeah, there's a war mode right here. See, if you turn this glyph on, you permanently flags you for PvP in return for certain benefits, plus 30% for all experience gains. Actually, it says for all experience gains. Is that quest? It must be quest as well then. But be warned, war mode will flag you PvP combat permanently. Can be removed only once. That's cool that they let you remove it once. So you can actually turn on war mode and like level to like level 10 or 20 and then turn it off. So that's kind of cool. Alright, I'll catch you guys later, man. I'm out of here. Peace out.